हेलो, कैसे हैं आप लोग। आशा करता हूँ ठीक होंगे। आज हम लोग टॉपिक चालू करेंगे मैट्रिसेस। समटाइम्स इट इज कन्वीनियंट फॉर अस टू रिप्रेजेंट नंबर्स, लिटरल और न्यूमेरल्स. Literal means small a, b, c, d. Numerals means digits. In different row and column called array. मतलब कभी कभी हमारे लिए बहुत हेल्पफुल होता है कि नंबर को हम डिफरेंट रोज एंड कॉलम में लिखें। अगर हम इस सिस्टम को अपनाते हैं, नंबर को हम ऐसे ब्रैकेट में स्मॉल और बिग ब्रैकेट में लिख के रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, तो उसको हम लोग मैट्रिसेस बोलते हैं। सो द सिस्टम ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ नंबर्स in different rows and columns in braces like this one or this one is known as matrices. We will take an example. Suppose there are three factories A, B, C producing four types of articles, namely say X, Y, Z and W. Factory A produces 5, 9, 2 and 7 articles of X, Y, Z and W respectively. Likewise, other two factories, that means B and C, produce 3, 7, 8, 9 and 0, 2, 6, 7 articles of X, Y, Z and W respectively. This whole information can be written by array system or matrix method conveniently as I have shown here. First, I have taken factories A, B, C and commodities X, Y, Z, W. Now, the information that factory A produces 5, 9, 2 and 7 articles of X, Y, Z and W can be written in a column-wise manner. 5, 9, 2, 7. That means factory A produces article X 5, article Y 9, article Z 2 and article W 7. The same information of factory B and C 3, 7, 8, 9 has been written. Second row 3, 7, 8, 9. That means factory B produces 3 articles of X, 7 articles of Y, 8 articles of Z, 9 articles of W. Likewise of factory C 0267, 0267. Now, instead of that, it can be represented in this manner also. Only this one in braces. I have written row wise 530, then another row, then another, then another, and covered by this bracket. This one is row 1, this one is row 2, this one is row 3, this one is row 4. And this one is first column, then second, then third. So we have applied matrix method to represent the whole information of three factory and their productions. Now, in 1857, Arthur Cayley developed the properties of matrices as a pure algebraic structure. Nowadays, matrices are used in a large number of disciplines means subjects such as algebra, geometry, statistics, physics, chemistry, psychology, economics and computer etc. etc. It is also useful in cryptography coding and decoding, that is coding theory. Now, very important, all the linear equations of 2, 3 or more variables can easily be solved by application of matrices method. Now, here one thing we always have to keep in mind, a matrix is always recognized by its order. Then what is the order of a matrix? Order of a matrix is rows by column representation, or finding the number of rows in a matrix and number of columns. As we have in this matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows are there, and 1, 2, 3. 3 columns are there. So the order of this matrix is 4 by 3. A matrix is always named by capital letters such as A, B, C or F, etc. हाँ, अब हम लोग आगे देखेंगे order of a matrix. A matrix having m rows and n columns is called a matrix of order m by n, or simply m by n matrix. It is always read as m by n. In general, a m by n matrix is written as this one. Here all these are known as this one, as element of a matrix. It is also known as entries of a matrix. It can be written as a compact form. B is equal to, in this bracket, Aij, and this is the order m by n, where I is always greater than equal to 1 but less than equal to m, and j is greater than equal to 1 but less than equal to n, and I and j both belong to n. But one thing kept in mind, I means row and j means columns. Aij, A then subscript Ij means the element in the, not is, in the ith row and jth column, and it is called I, jth element. Suppose I have taken this example, this one. A 2, 3 means element in second row, third column. Suppose I have taken this one. The element in the second row, nth column. Suppose this one. The element in the mth row and third column. Now, total number of element in m by n matrix is always equal to m into n. This will give the total number of elements in a matrix. Now, we will further know about the type of the matrix. Number 1, row matrix. It is a matrix which has only one row. Example is this one. And compact form, it is written as A is equal to Aij, A subscript ij, 1 by n means it has only one row. It may have any number of columns. The second type is column matrix. It is a matrix which has only one column. Example is this one. The compact form can be written as in this way: small a subscript ij. I means I have told you row, j means column, m by n. That means it has always one column, it has any number of rows. The third one is null or zero matrix. It is a matrix whose all elements are zero and it is denoted by O. The examples are 0, 0, 0, 2 row, 2 column. Then this one, 3 row, 3 column. This one, 3 row, 1 column. That is column matrix. This one, 3 row, 2 column. Then there is very important square matrix. It has always equal number of rows and column. That means number of rows always equal to number of column. In general, a square matrix of order m has the form a small a subscript ij m by n because their rows and column both are equal. Some examples are there. This is order 2, that means 2 by 2. This is order 3, 3 by 3. Then next type of matrix is diagonal matrix. A diagonal matrix is called a square, it is a special type of square matrix. So a square matrix is called diagonal matrix if all the non-diagonal elements are zero. Now there arises a question: what does diagonal elements mean? The elements of 1, 1, 2, 2 or n are called diagonal elements. Means this one, this one, this one, then there comes a 3, 3. Okay, likewise, always known as diagonal. Okay, that means our approach is from left to right downward, left to right downward, left to right downward. Okay, and the line along which the diagonal elements lies are called principal diagonal. That means in case of diagonal matrix, I can write here an example: 1, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, then 0, 0, 5. This is the diagonal elements. Now, identity or unit matrix. It is a square matrix whose diagonal elements are always 1 and other elements are 0. I have written in the compact form Aij if I and j are not equal, because in diagonal elements I and j are always equal. If I and j are row and columns are not equal, then the element always be 0. If I and j are equal, then element must be 1. I have given the example here. The identity matrix of order n is always denoted by capital I abbreviated form, not abbreviated, subscript n. N means, suppose here it can be written as I2. This can be written as capital I, then 3. Okay, this can be written. So now our next type of matrix is scalar matrix. It is a square matrix. It's all the non-diagonal elements are are zero, are 0, and the diagonal elements are equal. In abbreviated form, it can be represented small a ij, subscript j, where if row and columns are not equal, then elements are 0. If row and columns are equal, then elements are k. K means any constant. Examples are 5 0 0 5. Diagonal elements are same constant. Again diagonal elements are same. Again in this one, in matrix of 3 order, the diagonal elements are again equal. Now our next type of matrix is upper triangular matrix. Again it is a square matrix such that element of ij are 0, 4. All I is greater than j. If the rows is value of row is greater than value of columns, then the elements are 0. That is, all the elements below the principal diagonals are 0. Our examples are this one. You will find the elements are in triangular shape and the elements below the principal diagonal are 0. Likewise, in case of lower triangular matrix, it is again a square matrix such that elements ij are 0, 4. All I is less than j. That means the value of I is less than j. That is, all the elements above the principal diagonal are 0. You can see an example there. You will find the elements above the diagonal are 0. A matrix upper or lower triangular is called a triangular matrix. Our next type is strictly triangular matrix. It is again a square matrix such that AII means if rows and columns are equal, then elements are 0. Examples are, look here, the diagonal elements are 0 and other elements have some number other than 0. Now, equality of matrices or equal matrix. Two matrices are said to be equal. We have to find two conditions. Condition number 1, their orders are same. And condition number 2, their corresponding elements are equal. If two matrices A and B are equal, then we denote it by writing A is equal to B. Now, very important concept, commensurable or comparable matrices. Two matrices are said to be comparable or commensurable if their orders are same. It is very important concept. It is very important concept. It is very useful in further operation of matrices. Okay, till today, that's all. We will study some further operation or operation of matrices in our next video. Okay, bye.